just got out the shower, and tomorrow is the big day. And I realized that I actually haven't shaved since the start of the road trip, and Cara does not like hair, so I need to shave. You know what I'm saying, boys? Yo, what's up? It is 8:30 a.m., last day of driving. Now, one of the caveats of it getting dark so late is that the sun also comes up very late. The sun, can you see that? Will it focus? The sun's like kind of just started to come up at 8:30, but it got dark at 8 p.m., so there's a trade-off for everything. Apparently the breakfast here is just cinnamon rolls, so I'm gonna get some cinnamon rolls and make my mom not proud of me again. Here it is. This is the breakfast. Why am I the way I am? Okay, just checked out the hotel, and probably the biggest takeaway from Amarillo, which probably I assume applies to all of Texas, is that the three things that people really like are their trucks, their American flags, and even though I didn't experience it firsthand, I can assume their guns. Also, everyone I talked to is super, super friendly. Like, people seem to genuinely care about you, like just striking up a casual conversation wherever. People seem to genuinely care. Like, I felt very welcomed, and I don't know if that's just an Amarillo thing. I assume it's all of Texas. Amarillo is just like the only major city I've been to in Texas before. But yeah, everyone's very, very, very nice and always willing to strike up a conversation. Also, terms of endearment like honey or dear are very common, and if you're not from here or like Texas or maybe just the South in general, it sounds very condescending. Like if you're from the West or like from up north, like when someone calls you honey or dear, it just sounds very condescending, but it's supposed to be nice here. It's like a term of endearment, so that's one other difference. We got 2 more quick stops to make before we head out of Amarillo. Gas, and I have to pick up a few last minute toiletries. Get the gas here, 181. We're going to Ponca City. There's 2 routes we can take. One of them goes through Oklahoma City, and the other kind of goes through these back streets. They're both about the same time, but this is like, I think 30 miles shorter. Well, I guess that is a little bit longer, but I want to take that route because I've taken this route before, going to Las Vegas, so I want a little change of scenery. And yeah, so we should be there around 4 p.m. I'm very, very excited. All right, fine, quit begging. We'll stop at the Big Texan before we head out. I'm actually, well, not gonna eat, but just to get a short little video here. I stopped here last time I drove cross country as well, just to get a picture in front of this thing, but I didn't eat here that time either, because I like going more to the local places. This, I think, is more of a tourist trap. But yeah, look at that. You know what that is? That's dinner. But first, let me take a selfie. Oh yeah, the thing that the Big Texan is known for is if you could eat a 72-ounce steak in, I think it's 1 hour, you get it for free. Otherwise you pay like, I don't know, $70 or $80 for it or something. You tell me though, do I look like a guy who could eat a 72-ounce steak in 1 hour? I mean, I guess to be fair, some competitive eaters are like really skinny. Like, you know, Matt Stoney, he's like really, really slim. We got 330 miles to go. 5.5 hours. I want to make a Blues Brothers joke again. Full tank of gas, half a pack of... Never mind. Now this is exactly what I picture when I think of Texas. Just like this whole landscape of nothingness, open roads, windmills, a lot of yellow ground, I guess. I don't know, this is just like, yeah. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. This is very different from being on the interstate because the road just turns right into a city, and then the speed limit goes way down, and then the speed limit just gradually goes up again once you start exiting the city. And then, you know, a few miles later, whatever, we get to another city, we'll slow down and the process repeats, which is very different from the interstate, which just completely bypasses every city. And there's just like exits if you want to get off in the city, but you don't actually get to see the cities when you're doing that. Well, this is Texas. 1-lane roads, wide open fields, a few cows over there. I'm seeing some things out here that look like oil drilling things, and that's the reason why gas is so cheap in Oklahoma and Texas, because they get the oil here for the gas. Here we go. Welcome to Oklahoma. Let's go, boys. Bro, you've got to be kidding me. Who would have a sign like that? Looks like there's a fire up there or something in the woods. Anyways, we're almost to Ponca City, and I told Cara that once I get there, I'm gonna get out of the car and just have the camera up and just be talking to the camera and yelling into it, and then kind of like half hug her while I'm talking about how great this experience is right now. No, not really. I probably won't see you back for like another day or two because I want to enjoy the moment. So I'll see you back later because I'll be there in half an hour. Here's the hand sanitizer section. Damn, Corona's going around. Food yesterday before I got here. There's like vegetables, and then that's supposed to be a penguin. And then she made cookies. That's wait, what is it? Chocolate,
peanut butter and banana.
Chocolate, peanut butter, banana. It's so weird how she knows all my favorite foods and made them all into cookies.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Oh yeah, and oatmeal too. And then she made this one for herself. It's a bunny. Okay, so it's the second day. Here's the Airbnb behind me. I'm gonna make a separate video for like a house tour. But this is it. It's a trailer and like a little trailer park over here. You know, it's really growing on me. When we first got in there, I didn't like it that much, but I'm really starting to like it more and more. Yesterday we did a small trip at Walmart, and then today we're gonna do like a full-on trip at Walmart. And they were out of literally like all the pandemic stuff. I showed you the hand sanitizer. They had no toilet paper. They were almost out of paper towels and a bunch of other things. I assume canned foods are probably almost gone too. So hopefully they have a lot of beans and rice there and dried foods. I feel like I'm not gonna talk about the rednecks here. I feel like they probably don't know how to make dried beans. Okay, it's bogus. All right, dog Trixie. She's been a bad girl. She diarrheaed in her room while she was gone last night. Her booty. She's actually an all-white dog. That's just a stain from last night. Okay, we just raided her parents' fridge and pantry, and we got a lot of freaking stuff. All these bags are just filled with all kinds of food and veggies. I feel like we don't even need to go to Walmart or anywhere at this point. Like, what else do we need? We got like everything here. Okay, we just got back from a massive shopping trip here, plus all the stuff that we got from Kara's house. So you can see we'll be doing a lot of cooking and of course making videos on that cooking, actually making tacos tonight. And then we went to a local liquor store. Liquor? I barely know her, and we got all this stuff. This is a local thing, I think, we got here. And Kara wanted to try wine and Sprite, so hopefully this is a good wine to go along with Sprite. And then this as well is, what is this? I don't even know what this is. That's what it is, so yeah.
It's like lime stuff.
Yeah, that's about the extent of our alcohol knowledge. It's lime stuff. Oh, and of course, can't forget over here, the bean corner. Is there a light? There's no light over here, but you got a lot of beans over here. Walmart was actually sold out of a lot of different kinds of beans, not surprisingly, due to the Corona Tecate outbreak, whatever you want to call it. I'll do a full like house tour, or I guess Airbnb tour, in a few days, but we got the full gamer setup going on here, and finally settled in with we're both finally settled in with everything. We could finally play RuneScape in peace while we wait for the beans to finish, which are actually pretty much done, just letting them naturally release right now. Tonight is taco night. We got our tortillas, cilantro, which we actually don't have a cutting board, we found out. So we're just gonna like throw the sprigs of them on there all fancy. Mushrooms, we got green peppers, red peppers, poblano pepper, and of course, los frijoles. Hell yeah. You know what I like to say? No such thing as too much cilantro. Hey weeb, eating with chopsticks, your little Asian food box.
Fuck off.
We just parked and this whole gang of cats just pulled up. We can't get out of the car. It's like when
we're stuck.
It's like when bees attack your car, or they surround your car. When the whole squad pulling up. Oh shit. Come to the car. Hello. Look, I'm actually kind of allergic to cats. That's not a very safe place to stand. I've never seen a Walmart this empty before. I know it's not like that empty, but still. We bought some beans yesterday, and there was still a decent amount left, and now there's no beans and very little rice left. Actually, there's a lot of jasmine rice. That's my favorite kind of rice too. Sold out those Corona. It's like they were specifically advertising it too. So today is March 14th, which means it's Pi Day, and it also happens to be our 1-year anniversary. But we're trying to bake an apple pie, and we want to stream it, but unfortunately, it appears that OBS is not working. So, I mean, even if we can't get to work, we're still gonna make the pie. apple pie. We don't know what we're doing, so we're gonna learn as we go. Okay, we got the stream going. There's the camera and there's the lovely Twitch chat. And we got the pie crust, and then we got the apples pretty much done simmering. So we're gonna combine those in there and use the cornstarch and spices mix into the pie and then bake it at 350. But first we have to put this pie top on, and then it's gonna be banging.
Heck yeah.
Hi YouTube. Go make the shape in the middle of the pie.
Okay, what should I make?
Dick. There it is, that's me. That is Mudkip with the Santa hat. You see the Santa hat and the Mudkip face and the cheek things. It'd be done now. It's been like 45 minutes in here. A little bit of the pie dripped out. I'll just clean it up after it cools down, but there it is. Okay, I just ate a piece of this crust here. It is heavenly. This is absolutely amazing. You can still kind of see the Mudkip outline. Like there's the Santa hat right here, and there's like the cheek and eyeball. You can't see it, right? Sort of. Oh, this is so good though, dude. This is so good. So last night's cooking stream kind of ended up turning into like a guitar stream, and I'm feeling pretty good. Car's not doing very good today, but you know how it goes. We have plenty of leftover pie, and we just realized now that we got this almond milk whipped cream, because she's vegan, by the way, and we never actually ended up even opening this, but we got plenty of pie left, so we will try that later. A lot of alcohol, not a lot, some alcohol has been consumed. My mom's probably watching this. Beans have been consumed. RuneScape has been consumed. Oh, don't look at that. And yeah, we're gonna wrap up the video here. I think I said earlier in the video that I'll do a house tour in a couple days. So yeah, or Airbnb tour, I should say. So see you back with a quick little house tour at some point. So goodbye.